Audia, mi nome es Andy. Kuale stand? Hello, my name is Andy. How are you? Let's talk about the idiom neutral language.
Idiom Neutral.
Idiom neutral, or the neutral language, is a constructed international auxiliary language built out of Volapük, whose unfamiliar grammar and vocabulary is discarded in favor of roots weighed against 7 benchmark languages: English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Russian, and Latin, on the stated principle that the best root is the one appearing in the most European languages. It uses 22 Latin letters, omitting letter Q, W, X, and Z. The 5 vowels have consonantal values. Consonants mostly keep familiar values, with 4 departures. C is always CH as in church, G always hard, J the French S of measure, and S always voiceless. The language has no Z at all. Stress is exceptionless, falling on the vowel immediately before the final consonant cluster, or on the first vowel if none precedes it. The rare words stressed on a final vowel take an acute, such as ide or café. The grammar has no article and no cases, genitive de, dative a, accusative marked by position alone, nouns pluralize in e, adjectives never inflect and always follow the noun, and one conjugation serves every verb, unchanged for person or number. The language grew out of the Académie Phonétique Volapük, the International Academy of the Universal Language, founded at the Munich Volapük Congress of August 6 to 9, 1887, under August Kerckhoffs. After Kerckhoffs resigned in 1891, the body fell silent for nearly 4 years, until Waldemar Rosenberger, an engineer in St. Petersburg, took the directorship, usually dated 1892, and confirmed by circular in May 1893. Under him, the Academy revised Volapük so heavily that it produced a new language, settling every root and every rule by postal ballots, with 65 days allowed for each vote so that its Brazilian member could take part. In 1898, it renamed itself Académie Internationale de Língua Universal, elected the American M.A.F. Holmes director, and began writing its circulars in the new language, soon named Idiom Neutral, whereupon the Volapük loyalists split off as the Académie Phonétique Volapük. Dictionaries with grammar outlines appeared in German, English, and Dutch across 1902 and 1903. In October 1907, the language was one of several put before the delegations committee in Paris, whose decision remains disputed. On 26 of December 1908, the Academy elected Giuseppe Peano director, abandoned Idiom Neutral for his Latino Cineflexione, and was refounded the following year as the Academia Pro Interlingua. Rosenberger issued a revision, Reform Neutral, in 1912. Because Idiom Neutral was a planned project rather than an organic mother tongue, its culture formed around a small intellectual community of early 20th century scholars and international language enthusiasts who called it simply Neutral, and met chiefly through correspondence, academic congresses, and specialized publications. Rosenberger ran a periodical in the language, Progress. Its defining institution was the ballot. Printed questions went out to the academicians in duplicates, 1 copy to keep, 1 to mark with a vote and return signed. And members were asked never to vote a bare no, but to propose something better, whereupon both versions went back to the whole academy to choose between. The result is visible on every page of the printed grammar, which footnotes its rules to number academy resolutions rather than to an author. It never developed the living body of daily speakers that Esperanto did, but its proponents represented a distinctive strand of the era's internationalism, one that pursued a neutral shared language not through a single inventor's design, but through committee, correspondence, and the counted vote. In the next part, let's listen to the beautiful sounds of their language. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Article 1. Omni homini nasc libre et igual en dignitat et iuri. Il est doté de personne consciente et de bactar vers un autre in spirit de fraternitat.
Numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unim, duim, triim, quatrim, quinquim, sexim, septim, octim, novim, decim.
Greetings and phrases.
Audia, salut, matin bon, pomidi diurn bon, vespre bon, noctu bon. Quale vos stand? Mi stand bene, et vous? Noi no avised un autre da long temp. Que cos es votre nom? Mie nomes, es que vous aveded? Da que lo que vous es? Mi es da, et es plaisir conocer carvo. Es que vous parle idiom neutral? Si, no, merciad. Mi merci vous, no merciand. Mi am vous, mi comprend. Mi no comprend. Pardon, if it please, possible, mi potes. Mi no potes. Adeo, a revisad.
Vocabulary.
Mi, vo, il, noi, voi, ili, ist, el, siloque, la, teloque, qui, que cos, que loque, que place, quande, quale, no, omni, mult, quelc, ne mult, autre, un, du, tri, quatre, quinc, gros, long, larg, gros, pesant, minim, brev, stret, tenu, femin, vir, hom, fili, marita, marito, matre, patre, animal, pisc, ornit, cani, pedicul, serpent, verm, arbor, forest, baston, fruct, semin, foli, radic, crust, flor, herb, cordon, pel, carn, sanguin, os, gres, ov, cornu, caud, plum, capil, cap, or, pocul, nas, boc, dent, lang, ungu, ped, gamb, genu, manu, al, ventre, intestin, col, dors, mamel, cord, hepat, bibar, edar, mordar, sugar, sputar, vomar, suflar, respirar, ridar, visar, audiar, conocer, pensar, odoratar, timar, dormar, vivar, moriar, mortificar, combatar, venar, percutar, cupar, fisar, picar, cratar, fossar, flotar, volar, ambular, veniar, yaciar, sedar, standar, turnar, cadar, donar, tenar, presar, fricar, lavar, frotar, tirar, pusar, lanzar, nodar, sutar, contar, dicar, cantar, ludar, flotar, fluar, gelar, tumorar, sol, lun, stel, aqua, pluvi, fluvi, lag, mar, sal, petre, sable, pulve, terre, nub, neble, ciel, vent, neve, glace, fum, foc, sen, flagrar, route, mont, roube, verde, yelb, blanc, negre, noctu, diurne, anu, calide, frigide, plein, nov, ancien, bon, mal, poutre, sordique, rect, rotond, acut, obtus, glat, humid, sic, correct, proxim, distant, dextre, sinistre, ad, in, co, if, cause, nom.
Sample text.
Bris se sol disputav, omni dua fermante, queites le plus fort, quando ili visav voyager, que l'avançav, couverted en sue mantel. Ili accordav, que tel, que el faciero prime voyager de prendar sue mantel, essero considered in qualitat de le plus fort. De tempe, vent començav soufflar per sue force total, ma pluit soufflav, plus voyager pressav sue mantel cercase, e finie vent cessav faciar il deprendarit. De tempe sol començav splendar, e po quel temp voyager, cali descavant, deprendav sue mantel. Tale vent nordic debav reconosar, que sol es plus fort de omni du.
The Wren.
Reget otre tempe avav suenid instal, un fa omni du anciani avav ex voled, ili avav desired obtener edad pro sue juni, e avav lesed minimi totale sole. Po quelc temp, patre reget return ad home. Que cos av accidenti loce, il dic, qui damnifica voi infanti? Voi omni est totale terrored. O patre, ili dic, quelcun fantom grand veniav si loce juste si tempe. Il semblav tante feroz e horroros. Il musardav in nostre nid per sue oculi grand. El cos terrorav noi tante. Mi comprend. Patre reget dic. A che loci il andav? Bene, ili dic. Il andava base su el via. Attenda. Patre reget dic. Mi persequeruil. No timate si tempe infanti, mi capteruil. De tempe il volpoil. Quande il veni circa curv de via, ites leon que l'ambulla. Mariget notim. Il desen su dors de leon e comens reprochar il. Quel iur voa veniar a mia dom, il dic, e terrorar mia infanti. Leon no consid el cos e continu ambular. El cos faci grand bocer minim insultar, il ancor plus furiose. Voav no unioresarla, mi dicavo. E if vo return, il dic, bene, te tempe vo visero. Mino desir vere faciar el cos, il dic, e finie il lev un de sue gambi. Ma mi fangerio votre dors per mie gambi in un second. Te tempe il vol retro a sue nid. Exe infanti, il dic, mi av doned lección bonanelo, il no retornero.
The Lord's Prayer.
Nostra Patre, que les in cieli, que votre nome sanctificed, que votre regna veni, que votre volues facied, quali in ciel, tale et suter. Dona si diurne a noi nostre panomni diurnic, e pardona a noi nostri debti, quale et noi pardon a nostre debtatori, e no induca noi in tentacion, ma librifica noi dait mal. Amen.